we're back.
Yes.
It's episode 379.
Oh, yeah.
You go for 2 weeks, and all this happens, huh?
Yeah.
So, this is your host, Joe.
And Lauren.
Hey.
So, you want to know what happened with these 2 weeks? Schedule conflict.
It's a whole thing. It's December.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we need to do is we'll move countdown month to another month. January, basically.
Nah, fam.
What, no?
Nah.
What, no?
Let's just get it done.
Whoa, that's a lot. Does that mean then which one's this week?
No, we just start next week.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just bleed into...
Yeah, bleed into January.
Yeah, let's start next week.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah. And then, like, that following after January, then we talk about games and movies we'd be expecting.
Yeah.
And by the time then Resident Evil will probably be out.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, welcome back. We're back again.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, lots happened in the week. The 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's happened.
So, let's talk about what recently. So, the best esports player of the year. And
the Game Awards.
The Game Awards came out. And I would say a lot of controversy involving one person.
Yeah.
And it's Sonic Fox. Dominic Sonic Fox McLean.
Mm-hmm.
McLean?
Dominic McLean. Maybe McLean. I'm not sure.
So, if you don't know about Sonic Fox is an four-time Evo champion of Dead or Alive, Mortal Kombat 9, 10, Injustice 1, 2. I know he top places in the NetherRealm games. He top Injustice, so both Injustice, Mortal Kombat as well. Also, he's the Evo champion for Dragon Ball Z Fighters. So he's have claim to fame, and this year was just a big year of him. He had some good moments in the FGC and the fighting game scene, and the speech was pretty much. If you break it down, the speech is despite of the last few things said, he pretty much was very appreciated and pretty shocked, and almost oh my god, I can't believe I won this thing. I can't believe that he was in complete shock and thankful of his sponsors, of his friends that he helped out. He did he gave one of his one of his friends, his training partners who came in second place, $10,000 for his father's cancer treatment.
Yeah.
$10K out of his own personal price pool and everything else. No, that's saying a whole lot.
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
But a lot of people zoom in on the first if he's saying he's I'm black, I'm gay, I'm furry. I'm a furry, and most of Republicans hate the most, and I'm the best damn esports player in the world today.
Yeah.
Which those things are true. Now maybe Republicans are afraid of people's of pretty much the color. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's and we're not getting a political stand. But a lot of people was oh well, blah 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 blah. Why he's making it so controversial, this and that. But well, Sonic Fox was pretty much this was go out to the the LGBT community. He pretty much brought topics people's too hush to talk about.
Mostly, if you want to know, the game community is kind of always a little toxic towards
towards one another, but it's all meant for good and fun. It's not no negative reaction, but everybody was oh my god, he's such a blah blah blah. I was nah man, dude is a 20-year-old man who pretty much know what the consequences of the actions is that people going to hate, let them hate everything else. That's fine. That's more eyeballs on the subject at hand. There's more eyeballs on the subject and pretty much what we should be talking about. First off, this dude is 20 years old, a 20-year-old successful black male who's being successful, and the only that I use video games just to beat people up, but also find friends and hang out as a safe haven. He using the positivity of playing video games. Also, he's successful playing video games. And then it's okay to be one quote unquote weirdo. Had to be he's black, so he's a part of minority. Gay, gay black male, super minority. Gay black furry. Really out pretty much a niche type of section of himself. Oh man, yeah, he's
Yeah.
What? And plus, he played video games and successful. Well, how many of that?
A unique.
Yeah, he's
person.
unique. That's 1 out of 1.
Yeah.
He's just that, and he's talented, and he still have rooms to improvement. That's the scary thing. Is he's only 20, and he still can get better, and he's still playing more games that he wants to get good at. He said he wanted to be the best. That's why he's playing the Smash Brothers Ultimate.
It's Ultimate.
Yeah.
Does he play Fighters?
What?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Fighters?
I told you he won Evo.
Oh, yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, he won Evo on that. He pretty much is the champion of Dragon Ball Fighter Z. That's what led him to pretty much being the esports player of the year.
That's cool.
But it's just amazing to me that people was got upset about the things he said and just
for the most part, he was out of the fighting game community. He's not really that well known.
Well, now he is.
Yeah, he is now. He ain't Ninja's levels of.
Yeah, he reached. I think he beat Ninja out.
So he's gonna reach Ninja levels soon.
I think he probably will be, he said that when he won Dragon Ball Fighter Z and when he got all that promo stuff, he's like, hey, I got a bunch of 50K followers, so I'm just gonna give y'all a heads up that I'm gay, I'm black, and I'm a furry, and there gonna be a whole lot of weird content. Furry type of content could be on I'll be posting on this. So he told people that, so I will prepare you guys. This is not gonna be all for you. So you can click the follow button, but this is not gonna be for you because I'm a unique individual. And his timeline, we go to his timeline. There's rants he probably be having, or just fun dumb shit. He's young and dumb. He post stupid shit about random shit. But it just he's going to go to this tournament or go here, this and that. Or I met this person here, blah blah blah. He's just a young adult and doing young things. But it's kind of funny because a couple weeks ago he was actually in Chicago for Midwest Fur Fest. Yeah. And I was just like, wait, that looks like the height it is. They was downstairs by the ballroom, fucking playing the piano shit. I was just like, yep, that piano always get played. No matter what convention going on, always that fucking piano getting played.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would say congratulations to Sonic Fox for winning and
esports. Because I would say this is better than freaking the Golden Joystick Awards. So I don't know what the Golden Joystick Awards is.
Yeah, and it just pretty much brought a situation of pretty much awareness of pretty much you don't have to play Call of Duty. You don't have to play fucking Fortnite or anything. This is a guy who pretty much played fighting games. Yeah. A subject that people think, there's no technique, there's no this.
Yeah, I know, right?
This guy played fucking fighting games, and you can be anything. It's okay because Sonic Fox is a guy who has he's a furry, accepted in a furry suit and everything else. And
yeah, he was on stage in a furry suit.
And people's
wow.
Just wow, okay.
He didn't have to do that, but it's still wow, cool job.
He didn't decide to dress. He dressed as
what he wants to do.
What he wants to do. He pretty much he didn't want to be in suit and casual everything else. He didn't put no facade on. This is how he is.
Yeah.
If you want to you afraid to express yourself, he said it's okay. You can express yourself. It's good for him.
Good for him.
Let's talk about the winners and stuff.
And all
this stuff.
For the most esports stuff, I kind of see. I'm just okay, because I don't know much of these people. Best esports host EFG.
I don't know.
Best esports event, League of Legends World Championship, which I'm
League of Legends still get the numbers.
That's okay. Best esports team, Cloud9. I'm guessing that's also
which one?
Cloud9 is the best team.
Okay,
if it was any other team like the one for Overwatch, I would know who that is. But
okay, I think it's probably League.
It's most likely a League because it's a team.
Yeah.
Best esports game, which is funny enough, Overwatch.
Yeah.
Hey, still up there.
Because that Overwatch
because it's a little easier to understand than League is. League is kind of what?
Yeah, and Dota too. Oh my god.
And Dota. So it's it's harder to follow than I'm pretty sure at high levels of Overwatch, you'd be like, "What the hell's happening?"
No, not really.
For the most, I feel like there's a lot.
I don't think there's no high level because if you play Overwatch, you kind of get the gist of things like that. There's no like high if you like high play League. If you played it, then you understand it, or like Dota, but like Overwatch games don't last like fucking like hours.
Yeah, that is true.
Like StarCraft.
Best content creator of the year, Ninja. I'm like, I guess if it's in content form and
he been pretty much pushing out Fortnite by himself. It's just been only him.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he has been uploading, and also that big thing with Drake. So yeah, I can see that.
Best
Chicago's own Ninja.
Best ongoing game, Fortnite. Hey.
Yeah, like I say, it's still going. And I tell you more about Epic, what they think they did. So continue on.
Games for Impact, Celeste.
Yeah, I heard Celeste.
I love Celeste. It's good.
I see speed runs of Celeste on speed game channels.
It's a pretty hard game. Mm-hmm. Best audio design and best score music, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, Red Dead, gotta win those awards, huh? Mm-hmm. Best art direction, Return of Obra Dinn. Now this I know is the same guy who made Papers, Please, which is one of my favorite games in the past few years. So I've always wanted to check it out, and if it ever gets available, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's available on PC, but I'm like, I want it on the console, but you know. Anyways, best independent game is Celeste, along with the debut indie is The Messenger. The Messenger looks cool. It looks like what do you call it? Ninja Gaiden, and that's what's cool about it. And also independent game Celeste, and of course, yes, we talked about Celeste. Best performance is Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. So, hey, that's cool. Yeah, he's got that voice that you're like, all right. Best multiplayer is Fortnite. Yeah. I don't know what else it kind of has to compete with right now. I'm guessing just Overwatch, but yeah, that's how you do it out there. Best sports racing game, Forza Horizon 4. I don't know if there's anything else that came out that year.
What?
This
for
year.
Sports games?
For sports/racing. Wait, so that's why you...
Yeah, well, sports/racing, so Madden, NBA 2K19, NBA Live, baseball. So yeah, Forza was the one that everybody loves. So yeah, I can see why. Forza is a beautiful game.
Yeah. Best family game, Overcooked 2. Hey. Love Overcooked 2. Yeah, it belongs on there. Best fighting game, Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yes.
Which is like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's no doubt about that. Best role-playing game is Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. Best action-adventure game, God of War. So it's like, yes, that's the one. Best action game, which is like, action-adventure / action. Okay. It's kind of funny to me, like action-adventure or action. There's two separate categories now. Best action game is Dead Cells. I'm like, hey, all right. After that, best narrative is Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'm like, oh, cool. That's like, I guess, the writing part of it. I can believe that. I'm like, yeah, I'll go with that. Then, best game direction and game of the year is God of War, Part 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
read it, boy.
Read it, boy. And then people are like, yay. Like, that's cool. I can see why it wins. I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's like, hey, I don't think it should, but I'm like, I can see why it wins. Yeah. And for the most part, I do believe like it kind of deserves it because I don't know. We'll have to discuss that later when we do like the top 10 games. Yeah. I don't know what it's really hard. Because it's like I don't know what I would choose in my top game. I know there's more.
Well, I surprised Spider-Man didn't win.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, for it, that shouldn't mean anything that if it won or not, because like it's still a good game.
Yeah, it's still a good game.
Yeah. So let's talk about things that they announced.
Okay.
Over at the Game Awards. Yeah.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 for the Switch.
Exclusively on the Switch.
Which is like...
Really?
Really? Okay, so...
Wow, it's more than that.
Yeah, I'm like, so we got a game that we currently let's play. Well, I currently let's play with Mr. Sanji Kick. There's a part 1.
There's a part 1?
Which is so bad because play on the next gen, play on current gen graphics is terrible to look at. But it's okay. There's a part 2.
Yeah.
And then you go do a part 3 exclusive to. I wonder if it's the timely exclusive.
No, I think it's gonna be only exclusive because They never said like, oh, it's coming out to anything else.
Can you be surprised?
I know, because they said that for a while we thought PUBG was gonna be only exclusive to the Xbox One, but it went to the PS4.
PS4, and they now sell it now.
The Black Order. So,
yes.
Let's see what you got.
Any Ricky?
It says platforms on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 and Xbox One.
No, that's 2. That's why I say you click on. Yeah.
Scares me. Okay. Is it? Let's see. Xbox One.
Let's see.
It doesn't say that it's gonna come for anything else.
Okay, so currently.
So it's right now we don't know.
So it's unknown. So it could be. But here go the thing is, it looks so cartoony. So they decide not to HD the graphics like they did for Part 2, and make them like kind of look real. So I can see that could be like on
the Switch only.
Not on the Switch. It could be multiple.
It could be multiple
because it saved the cost of not like. The character design and make them look a little bit more like cartoonish and stuff.
Yeah, because Guacamelee 1 was like PS3 exclusive for a bit, then it jumped to the Xbox One. Then Guacamelee 2 came out like earlier this summer, and it was still exclusive to the PS4 for a bit. Then it's gonna jump to the Xbox One later.
That's what I say. Exclusive. No, it's like also for pretty much. I'm not sure. Is it Ravenclaw or Raven something making that game?
Who?
The developers of Ultimate Alliance 3.
See, I wish there was a Wikipedia page for this, but it's not.
Maybe click on 2 to see if there is a Wikipedia page.
Okay.
Because it's Activision.
Yeah, Activision, huh?
So.
Let's see. I'm just gonna go search it up this way. I don't know.
So because it's just like, okay, if it's Ravenclaw, so I think it's Pirate Bay, but if it's not, then like, okay, well, I see.
So it says. So far it's only saying the Switch.
Yeah.
Team Ninja's developing this.
Team Ninja?
Team Ninja.
Team Ninja owned by Xbox? Oh no.
No, that's Ninja Theory.
Oh, okay.
I know how that's confusing.
Yeah. Team Ninja.
Team Ninja out of all the people, huh?
Oh, is that Dead Alive series, right?
They did Other Ram, Ninja Gaiden,
Ninja Gaiden, Dead Alive,
Hyrule Warriors. So yeah, so there looks like they're mostly a Nintendo-based platform.
Well, no,
for the most part.
Yeah, not really.
Well, they did.
They did Dead Alive, and that was on like PlayStation stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like PlayStation,
Neo,
Xbox,
and they make Neo.
And now
that's so weird.
Yeah, but okay, well that's fine. So that's that. Also, what else came out?
So they also have Crash Team Racing coming back. So it's a big comeback for Crash Bandicoot because apparently this was people's most favorite kart racer out of the only
outside
one.
Mario Kart.
Outside Mario Kart, and
not Diddy Kong Racing.
I played Crash Team Racing. Yeah, that was fun, but I don't know.
Do it need to make a comeback?
People apparently so.
Okay.
People love that game. So they're making a Stranger Things game, which is kind of weird.
Well, that was supposed to be a Stranger Things game by what's his face? By what's that company that folded this year? Telltale. Yeah, you saw what happened.
That's true. So after that, Psychonauts 2, the trailer got released.
Again?
Again. But this time a real trailer thing. Okay. So people were like fucking going up for that because that's also been in the fucking works, like Duke Nukem Forever. After that, we got the Mortal Kombat 11.
Yep, and everybody was looking for that.
Yeah, because it's kind of cyclical now, which is like, Injustice 2 is over, meaning Mortal Kombat's coming up soon.
Yep,
Mortal Kombat's over, meaning Injustice is coming up soon.
There's only 2 seasons of this. Yep, more than Injustice 3. Especially how the end of Injustice 2 ended.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but then I feel like, are they just running out of characters for Injustice? Because I know they have 1 billion characters in DC.
Yeah, of course.
They need to have. If they keep bringing back Batman, they're gonna keep making him do more different things.
Oh, of course they have to bring. Batman is the game.
Yeah,
you cannot have Injustice game without Batman. That's like what?
Also,
also in Injustice 3, we gonna have Sub-Zero and Scorpion now, and Raiden and Liu Kang.
That's funny. Anyway, so Mortal Kombat. It was Scorpion fighting
Raiden, the evil Raiden.
Yeah. So
now, and a lot of people trying to put it together. It's like time travel now.
Yeah.
Because how
How old Scorpion?
Yeah, like old Scorpion. Like how I guess Raiden. So if anyone who pay attention to Mortal Kombat,
that story's been
that story. Okay, so Mortal Kombat 9, or like
just
or
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat in their name.
So that was they reset the universe.
They reset it, yeah,
and they changed some stuff. Mm-hmm. And after like pretty much when 10 happens, 10 was pretty much like Johnny Cage defeated Shinnok with his glowing powers, and pretty much take place more the combat kids, like the new age Mortal Kombat stuff, but also Raiden, like pretty much at the end Raiden became kind of evil because Liu Kang was there, but he came back to life because Quan Chi, but also he owned like some part of like the Nether Realm. Liu Kang did, and with Princess Katana. And Raiden's like, don't you dare try and cross the realm, blah, 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 blah. And pretty much Raven became the new Shinnok or whatever. So I guess it's like, we need to start Raiden again because Raiden's on that fucking power trip because he's been power tripping before from Mortal Kombat 9. He became power trip on Mortal Kombat 7 and 8. Fucking power tripping again. Fuck this guy. Stop him.
Yeah.
So yeah. Raiden's always on fucking power trip mode.
Yeah.
Like, we need to do this, and then let's know, fuck this. I am going to kill everybody now. For the greater good.
But yeah, that comes out 2019.
Yeah.
If you want to get that game. They made a new
2019. Thinking... No, it didn't have no release date for it.
For which one?
Mortal Kombat
9. Well, it should be...
I think... do they? I don't know. Did they? No, because I know Devil May Cry did a release date. Also, Devil May Cry 5 trailer.
Yeah.
So, hey, you get to see a little bit more. Also, multiplayer.
Yeah.
Also, the demo's out now.
Ugh, jeez.
Did you play the demo yet?
For what?
More on
11?
No.
What?
Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, Devil May Cry 5. No.
No, too hard for you?
No. I just want to keep it all as a special surprise when I play it.
Gotcha.
This will be like the actual first time I played a numbered sequel in the game. Because I played part 1, but I don't think I finished it because it was like, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. Hold on, which part 1?
The one that you let me borrow, the HD collection one. Yeah. And then
part 1's not that hard.
I don't remember why
part 3's the hardest.
Yeah. I remember playing a little bit of part 4, but I'm like, I don't know, I can't get used to this.
Part 4 is simply easier, but the villains gets a little bit more harder because they like fucking troll you so hard.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I don't know. I played DMC, and I like that one a lot. And they're never gonna bring that one.
Oh
back.
no,
that Dante was just
that Dante was no.
It was just some weird joke to them.
Yeah.
So
that's why they brought back Devil May Cry 5. Like, you know what? That's a spin-off.
It was.
You guys don't like that.
Yeah. So they made the new Far Cry game, Far Cry New Dawn. It looks like it's a post-apocalyptic one right after Part 5, the bombs dropped. And I'm just like, oh, it's going to be like, was it Primal? Remember when Primal came out? So here's the thing. I say you never buy Far Cry games on the first day. Because they just end up being super cheap way later down the line. Like a little later down the line. So you always end up buying it for like 20.
So you're telling yourself now, like, don't buy Far Cry first day release?
Because even the thing, like, I bought Far Cry 5, I believe it was.
Yep.
I bought that pretty cheaply when it was on... No, I bought it digitally. Yeah.
You did.
I don't have the physical copy. I bought that when I had my $20... What do you call it? Gift card, and then I was like, oh, cool, I got it now. And then I was like, all right, that was a good game.
And never again.
Not. It's just a good. I feel like I got it at a good price, and when I got it for like $5, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much the best price I can get it for. I'm never gonna spend more than like $5 for those types of games, unless they bring back Blood Dragon. Hey, nope. I would love to see that.
They did Trials of the Blood Dragon.
Trials of Blood. Oh God, don't even mention. Anyways, so they have the Outer Worlds, which is made by Obsidian Games, the guys who made the original, not original, but like they made
New Vegas,
and Oblivion. So they made some of the best, what do you call it, Elder Scrolls games, and it looks like they're doing it now again. They're going back to that formula and putting in space in the future and all that stuff. And I'm like, that looks really cool. I'm genuinely like, I want to play that game. It looks really funny, you know. it looks like there's gonna be a lot of jokes, and I just hope it does good.
You hope it will do well.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's see. So what else we got here? So they ended it on the big reveal for Super Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not. I was like, what? Really? So they're gonna have Joker from. You say it's funny you say Joker. People are like, which one? The one from DC? Mm-hmm. And people think like, you're gonna have the Joker in there? What the hell? No, Joker from Persona 5 as a character you can fight with. So not since like what either Cloud or Ryu from Street Fighter. I'm like that. Wow, I did not expect that. You know, because you see like, oh, they're gonna have people from Fire. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Anything else? And also like Bayonetta too. I'm like, I can see that now too because now she's just a Nintendo property. But did not see that still coming almost all the way. So I was like, wow. Will they see Persona 5 on the Switch?
No.
So that's so weird to me. Like,
I would not see that. I cannot.
Me neither. Like, I don't know if that'll work on the Switch. It's kind of it is pretty much like a very adult themed thing. Yeah. But like,
it dealing with more like not even like adult themes, like pretty much Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. That's kind of strange to me. But hey, you got that, don't you? So that's the end of the Game Awards, and was it a good one? They had a lot more going for them than
compared to last year.
Because it looks like people are trying to get like into it now too. It's like, oh, we'll have Ninja here too, so he was there.
It became more like game. Everybody's looking forward to this.
Yeah, because when you do the announcements and stuff like this, it becomes like a
it's
mini
better
E3.
It's better than Evo.
It's a mini.
Not
E3.
Evo. I mean better than E3.
Yeah.
E3 was like.
Oh
man,
that's true. So I guess do it during winter now. So yeah, that was cool. Let's talk about the other things that happened the week. So did you hear what happened with speaking of Fallout 76?
Oh, that dumpster fire.
That dumpster fire it keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
So what happened was people who bought like the special edition.
With the bad $200 special edition one?
Yeah, with the bag. Was supposed to be like a real like
campus.
canvas bag.
Canvas bag in a nylon bag.
So that like, why even have that thing if you know you're not gonna get enough?
And the first day was like, oh well, it didn't have enough money, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
For the canvas bag, so in return we decided to give you
400,
500.
Yeah, 500, like 500
tokens,
Fallout points or whatever. And people are like, that's just $5.
Yeah.
You know, they equaled it out. Like, so in that game, that equals up to getting like either one door or a bush.
Yeah. And if you're trying to get the canvas bag, canvas is 700 one too.
Oh my god.
So people are like, nah, homie.
So that just goes to show like, what were they planning with this game? Because we were hyped in the beginning, and now everyone just like, oh, wow, what happened here?
Yeah.
You know, all this promise and all that stuff. It's just like they shouldn't have gone too far in this thing.
They went for dumb mode on this game, and a lot of people. This game is not that good.
No,
it's not.
Yeah,
it's just a lot of people just like they're not enjoying this game. There's people too trying to enjoy this game, but. It's a game that if you decide to buy a physical copy, there's no physical copy.
Yeah,
it's a code inside of it.
Yeah,
and then you download it.
I mean, people for the most part, it looks like people liked what was it, Elder Scrolls Online?
Because Elder Scrolls hit a bit patch, but eventually it became good, and that was like in year 1.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And maybe in years' time you could enjoy Fallout, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. But people who paid the full money now,
who paid $200 something to get all that shit, nah, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's the what do you call it? Battlefront. It's also like a Battlefront thing. Like Battlefront was not good in the beginning, but now
it's not good.
Still not good.
No.
I don't know. I heard it was got all right.
Yeah, after 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least they got there.
No, they make a new one.
So
no, it's just like how I don't think so.
I don't know. It's just a grind. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, we're back. Oh.
Yep.
So what's up, people? We're gonna continue to talk about. Let's talk about Netflix.
Okay.
And what they're planning to do. So apparently they bought the rights to Evangelion.
Okay.
So they're gonna stream all of Evangelion, so you can watch it somewhere actually for illegally. So I'm like, huh, that's weird. Because usually people don't like to buy old properties of anime. They go for the newer ones, you know, like My Hero. They try to get Attack on Titan or something like that. But it's now they got Evangelion and they put it up like it was an actual like trailer for like, hey, you can watch it. And I thought it was gonna be a new one. I'm like, is this a new one? No, it's the old one. I'm like, oh, okay. Did not see that one going for it, but hey, that's cool because the people I've been wanting to see this for so long, and you have it on one of the most accessible platforms. And then now they're gonna do a live action Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah,
that's been in the works for
forever since Keanu Reeves. Yeah. Since 2005, 2006, I remember
since like the Akira live action remake they wanted to do.
Yeah, well,
that's why I was just. That's
I was like,
I remember that being in the works for so long too. And if it goes how they've been doing with any of their live action remakes, I don't know what to tell you because they've never been that good.
Yeah, it's just gonna be weird.
Yeah, it is
really weird. But also, speaking of anime news, do you hear what Hulu did?
Hulu is now going to be part of the Funimation thing, I believe, right?
Yeah, they bought like some of the rights to Funimation.
So there you go.
So all the anime now is because Funimation pulled all the anime from Crunchyroll. Yeah. Majority of the library, and now Hulu got that majority of the library now. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, it's becoming a weird time for streaming. All the Disney stuff's getting pulled because in accordance with that, Daredevil is now canceled.
Yeah,
which is a real punch to the face because it's like,
here you go. Look, Daredevil was canceled. Jessica Jones is still not canceled yet.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure once they release the third season, that's gonna be the axe for them.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, because if they cancel midway, like, oh, stop shooting, you're done. I'm like, well, what the heck?
I'm not even sure they started shooting yet.
I believe so. They did. I saw Kristen Ritter's Instagram and Twitter. They're like. They're in the middle of shooting right now.
Okay.
And I think season 2 of Punisher is getting wrapped up, so those are the only 2 surviving defenders
Yeah.
on there.
Which, well, Punisher's not a defender yet.
I know, I'm just saying.
But it's just like, okay, well, that is
truly
I said, there's no season 4, so what it ends up wrapped up?
I don't know.
Like, the last season could probably be like Defender season 2, and then that's it.
Defender season 2, at least for their wrap up thing, I'd be more happy to see that because like that was such a fun little experiment to have it on Netflix because usually shared universes don't go on something like that.
Yeah, but also I can see they was not going to go to the Disney platform to stream.
Yeah,
I guess they decided to cut the losses. Just no.
Well, they said either that or on Hulu, but that still remains to be said because they said like, it's not gone. It's still come back in a different form, which I'm like, if they put it on any one of their things that they own right now, that would...
It'll probably be on Hulu. Because Disney owns some parts of Hulu.
Yeah, that is
true. I would not be surprised. Because Netflix is just a fill-in.
Just a fill-in for now.
We get cuts. It seemed like Disney's trying to figure out, like, okay, what's ways they can save money. Because, they seem like they did not make no money from Daredevil. I mean, not Daredevil, Iron Fist.
And Luke Cage is
like predominantly black, so I'm not too sure if a lot of people got into fondness of Luke Cage.
Yeah, it was this year where all of them got released, and then I honestly thought like, oh, Daredevil and Jessica Jones and Punisher still alive, they'll make it. Daredevil's axe. I'm like, what? Out of all of them, Daredevil? Because that's currently right now the best version of Daredevil we've seen.
Yep.
And
they was like, nah, fam. Nah, you get canned.
And it sucks too because Charlie Cox he acted the hell out of being Daredevil. And if we could see more of him doing that role, that would be great because I would love to see that.
It would be funny if he end up in a Marvel movie.
If that's how it is, how it has to be in Phase 4, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be PG-13, so it's going to take a lot of the punch out of that series. Because that's what separated it from the rest of the Marvel universe.
It was the first R.
It was like, we're going to show stabbings, we're going to show sex. It's going to be what you want to see in a Netflix Daredevil show. Like, okay.
Yeah. Speaking of more from Marvel,
that
trailer came out.
We're in. We're in it. We're in it now, boys.
It's so dark.
Where are we gonna drop?
Like a DC universe.
I know. I didn't know Captain Marvel was gonna be like that. Nah, you know you're talking about something else.
We go talk about the first one.
Captain Marvel.
You want to talk about Captain Marvel?
Because that was released first.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
We see what the outcome of punching the old lady about. Old lady kicked the shit out of Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that is true.
And we see Samuel Jackson like cats.
He likes cats. And they do a really good job of making people look young. So I'm like, wow, he looks exactly how he would, like, you know, in the 90s.
In the 90s, not on drugs.
Yeah. But I'm excited because that is only, like, so it comes out, what, March, I think?
Yeah, March, yep.
So that's a month before
Infinity
War, or not
Endgame.
It's not Infinity War Part 2 because it's been Infinity War Part 2 for the longest time in people's brains too. It's like we just call it Avengers 4. But it's like I can't wait because it looks fun. It's good to see Captain Marvel because we haven't seen a Captain Marvel movie ever.
Captain Marvel, and also see Carol Daniels, who pretty much in little screen. Hopefully, do well.
Yeah, and she had that cool transformation of the
helmet and stuff. Yeah, the full on Captain Marvel style with the helmet.
Yeah,
like being Miss Marvel all day.
Because that's like the shortest gap we have in between Marvel movies. Other than the last one before that was Avengers, Infinity War, and what do you call it?
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Because that was April, May, June, July, so like 4 months. That was like the shortest we ever had. And now this is kind of like a month.
Yeah, a month.
It's going to build up so much goddamn hype in that movie.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, Captain Marvel, and that's no Endgame. And be like...
You know, Endgame. So we're talking about the Endgame trailer now for Avengers. And I got to say, it's getting there right now. Like,
a lot of people be like, oh man, I can't wait. And a lot of people was like, fucking feelings, bro. I thought I got away from this. But like, look, man, okay, first, I know all this shit happens. Damn, but why you have to remind me all this shit happens?
Yeah.
Why you have to remind me that Iron Man is about to die? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see 50% of the population is gone already. I don't want to see pictures of freaking of the old Avengers.
Yeah.
I do like to see Hawkeye, aka Ronan, just sitting there with that fucking sword. Yeah. Like he just lost everything. A man who wanted to destroy the earth.
Yeah.
I like that. He looked like he's a broken man.
Yeah, that's because that is a perfect build I've ever seen because we haven't seen Hawkeye since Civil War.
Civil War, yeah.
So it's like he's a great character. I know a lot of people don't really care for him, but I think like
no, he was not in Civil War.
Yeah, he was. He fought in the Civil War.
He did, yeah.
Yeah,
he did. That's why I said, yeah, he did.
That was the last time we saw him.
He shot down
Iron Man and
he shot down Iron Man.
Yeah, he did the infamous Ant-Man on the bow and arrow. Because the Russos have given us so much. We're not really like we didn't know what we wanted until they gave it to us. Which is like, you're gonna see Raccoon and
Rocket
Raccoon and Winter Soldier interact, and that's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Like, yes, that's what we want to see. And so, yeah, people are going nuts online with it. And of course, if you haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp yet, they show you something cool with Ant-Man and the Wasp, and it feels like, it's getting there. This is truly the end game. So yeah, April, because I think it was slated to come out May.
Yep, it comes out late April.
Yeah,
like the 26th.
Like so basically a year after the Infinity War. So we had regular Avengers, then it was what do you call it?
The Marvel's Avengers, then it's the Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
And then Infinity War and Endgame. So it's truly a great time to enjoy what you want, because does anyone else see that second Aquaman trailer? It looks bad.
I just feel like this is not going to be good. I hope. It's like, because they need to have more. I don't think Aquaman can carry a whole movie by himself. I mean, for now it looks like it. Jason Momoa, you got your work cut out for you.
Is it a prequel before
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it looks like a prequel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, it's a prequel. Looks like from the Wonder Woman, so it's an origin story. Okay. this just don't look interesting at all. It doesn't. Like the first trailer didn't like catch me by surprise. I was just like, you showing me stuff explosive.
It showed so much. I didn't want to see this trailer anymore.
It shows like a lot of explosion stuff. Now this time it shows a little bit more story. It's just like, okay, then it's not gonna be good.
It shows him in his iconic orange and green suit, which I'm like, that doesn't look cool in real life, because he didn't really have an official outfit until he didn't even wear that outfit inside Justice League. It was like some kind of weird scale thing.
Yep. So that's why he became king.
He became the king of Atlantis. But yeah, I even forget that's right, that's coming out this month.
Yep, and I don't care for it.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I kind of just want to see it just to see how bad it would get. I love seeing train wrecks.
No, I would not. Pay for my ticket.
Here's your ticket to
arrive.
So
I will not want to pay to see. Knowing the last time I'm gonna pay, I bring this up again. Because this could probably be the last time we'll bring it up for the end of the year. Sinister. I will take you. That was a fucking train wreck. Fuck that movie, Sinister shit.
Yeah.
And guess what? I decided to okay, let me see about the ending of Sinister 2. That shit is a fucking train wreck as fuck too.
You saw Sinister 2?
I saw the end of Sinister 2.
What happens in the end? Spoiler alert. I don't really care.
Spoiler alert about Sinister 2. Sinister 2 focuses on the cop.
Oh, okay.
You know that cop be like, hey, you should know with Ethan Hawke,
Ethan Hawke, yeah.
Yeah, Ethan's Hawke character.
Yeah. So
it's him and his family, and their kid wanted to pretty much kill them, or those kids from part 1 be like, hey, you should join us, kill your family, and he is focused on them to him trying to do some crazy shit, and he end up trying to kill them, but then the father smacked the camera and said, no, not gonna be no killing in this house, and then he was like, you fucked up or some shit no, Bagaboo go be mad. Bagaboo be mad. Said, oh no, he's not gonna take me. And then dude came and took him, and they disappeared. The kids ran away, and end up the kids getting burnt in the film or some shit, something dumb. And then the ending, you see the cop go back to the hotel room to get his computers and shit. And then he turns around, there's an old ham radio, and it's just he's coming. You hear the kids, he's coming, and you just see a fucking last jump scare. There was supposed to be a part 3, but part 2 sucked so much ass and did not make the money, they decided to not make a part 3. Well, thank fucking God.
What was a more regrettable one, Sinister or Sucker Punch?
Sinister.
Oh, okay.
You know
I'm trying
what?
to think the most regrettable one out of all of them,
because Sucker Punch soundtrack kicked ass.
Yeah.
And that's the only saving grace of it.
Yeah. But a lot of it did not make sense.
A lot of it did not make sense because she was putting people in the trance because of the dance.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you take out the dancing part, so you just see her just and they end up stealing shit. That's it.
Do you imagine if you went to watch Only God Forgives in the theaters? how much of a regret that would have been? Oh God. You know what was more regrettable than Sinister to me? Dinner for Schmucks. I hate it. I was like, okay, did not like that.
I don't know, man. It just.
Well, you think Sinister was worse than Dinner for Schmucks, or Dinner for Schmucks was worse? Because a non-funny comedy is way worse than a non-scary horror movie.
They both are even playing field.
They're both even.
They both even. So I had to say it's a draw.
It's a draw.
But it just if you want to watch Sinister, just watch the trailer. Because that's the whole movie right there.
That's the best parts
That's the best parts of the movie. Because guess what? The kid, first off, seeing the kid come out the box, it's just what the fuck? Okay. Yeah. Because in the trailer, it's a jump scare. Oh shit, that's fucking creepy. But you just see him.
Yeah, just come out of the box. And they're like, oh, he's exactly up again. I'm like, so he's just a fucking weirdo. Huh?
Yeah, he's just fucking weirdo. And then he just crawl inside things because he got this blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's better to do it in trailer form than it is in explanation for it. I still like that thing where it's Ethan Hawke was in bed, a camera goes on him, he shines the light, and he turns the light off, and he just wakes up. He's like, huh? He looks around. I'm like, the cameraman just showing the fucking light on him.
Yeah.
He does not see the cameraman in front of him. It's weird fucking. Yeah. I don't know. I still find that really funny. But yeah, that's that movie. It was so weird to me. Like, wow, I can't believe that we all went to see that. It was me, you, Sonny, Setia, and Pierre. We're just like,
oh,
good
what's
job.
that?
I don't think he was in there.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yeah, because he.
I honestly think.
I think Hashish was there with us because we because we went to Buffalo afterwards.
Oh my god!
And
Pierre was not.
Pierre was not with us.
He was with us.
Okay.
No, but we went. I remember, like, oh yeah, that's right, Buffalo. We used to do that.
Yeah, because
that
the half.
And they stopped.
Yep.
And they're like, now we're not gonna do that. Now it's just gone.
Yeah.
Axton
that
gone.
Buffalo train left and went to Skokie.
Yeah, that is true. But anyway, so another person that we lost inside the entertainment community, which was Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob, and you can see all the people on the internet who were really influenced by his works and all that stuff. Really were like, oh man, that sucks, because he battled ALS, and it looked like he was doing well for a while, but it didn't. It was like, it still took over him, which I'm like, damn, that sucks right there. So a lot of people who were into SpongeBob in the early 2000s kind of only really just mention the first 3 seasons, which I'm like,
you don't want to mention the other seasons.
For me personally, no, I'm with them. Like the first 3 was pretty much, so basically around the first 100 episodes is like something that will always hold dear to me, only because that brought me and my sisters together, and there's very few things that me and them will like just bond over, because anytime there's an opportune time to talk about SpongeBob or watch an old episode with them, we all still laugh like it was the first time we ever seen it. It's like, oh man, this is so great right here. And it's kind of shaped a lot of the humor for the internet. There's almost always a SpongeBob meme somewhere, and that's why I feel like that sucks. He's gone, because it's like Stan Lee and Steven Hillenburg. Like, whoa, that's pretty rough right there. I know someone else did. I'm not sure who. Someone, like a couple like screenwriters inside the movie community did were also like passed away too. But it's 2018, huh? Well,
I think 2016 or 17, that was the year of the blow, and people getting left and right. Yeah, we lost Stan Lee. I forgot who else died this year. Well, we could do a yearly recap and see what some
year review. Oh my god! Speaking of that, YouTube, they released something on the internet. Well, of course YouTube does, but no, specifically YouTube was a YouTube Rewind 2018. Have you seen 2018? You've seen any of the YouTube Rewinds?
No.
Okay, well, you're kind of saving yourself a couple of minutes of like, what really? So they did like, it's one of those like, oh, it's a yearly celebration of what happened on YouTube. Some parts of it, not all of it. Okay. Because for the most part, people were like, what? They don't have this guy here. This guy's not here. So that's weird. And of course, the big complaint right now, like, oh man, why isn't PewDiePie in this one now? Because he hasn't been in it since 2016 or 2017. Because apparently he still is a big,
still making money.
Yeah, still.
But he's not a YouTube partner.
No. So, funnily enough, it didn't involve any of the Paul brothers or anything like that.
Yeah, because they are banned from YouTube.
They are banned from YouTube now, man. So it starts off with Will Smith. That's the weird part. It's because Will Smith is a YouTuber now.
He make blogs.
He does. Have you not seen Will Smith's YouTube channel?
No, I don't really care for Will Smith.
Exactly what you think. Like, it's just him doing vlog type stuff. And that's kind of unfair because he's a movie star and he's got a lot more, money to work with than any other regular YouTuber and all that stuff. So he starts with him. He's like, you know what I like? What you see? Rewind, Fortnite. I'm like, what? Fortnite? Will Smith, how do you know about all this stuff? They're paying you for this, huh? Mm-hmm. And then he's like, okay, cool. And then they show the Fortnite bus. Because it's like 70% Fortnite related stuff. Which is like, oh god. That's what the year's gonna be known for in like
2018 Fortnite?
Yes. So it shows Ninja on the bus. It's like, alright, where we drop? And I'm like, because literally 90% of the people I saw them like, I don't know what that is. Like, somebody comes by like, oh, we gotta do this now. I'm like, who the hell are you now? Because I'm not really into the whole YouTube stuff because they didn't involve any of the stuff like involving like
people you like.
Yeah, people that I like. They show some of the animators, which it's a thing going on now on YouTube, which is vlog animators where they talk about stuff and they just animate about it. Like if you're into it, the Odds One Out or Jaden Animations, because they were in there. I think they're the 2 big ones right now because I don't know anyone else that that came up in that thing. I'm like, I don't know who that animator is. I don't know who that guy is, but I know those two because at least I watch a couple of their videos. So and then they had Trevor Noah in there. He did a Fortnite dance. They had John Oliver in there. He did a Fortnite dance.
Why? Oh, because they use their channels.
They use their channels, yes. Because Colbert was in the last year's one. I'm like, huh, they got the names, some of them. And so I'm talking about this right now because it's quickly becoming the most disliked YouTube video in all of history of YouTube. It has 5 million dislikes, which currently is gonna, if it can, it'll dethrone Justin Bieber's Baby song, because that has like 7 million. And that's kind of very interesting to see right there. So I'm like, they were trying so hard because it feels like some kind of weird product placement for Fortnite and all that stuff. And it's like, I don't know, man.
No, Fortnite, hey, it's not the first time I see Fortnite buy out people.
Were you going to say something about Epic Games?
Oh, so they, you know how people want to get away from Steam and that stuff? You heard about that?
What, they want to not have Steam anymore?
Yeah, because of like pretty much the payout. So if you have an account on Steam, like a publisher on Steam, you have your game stuff, the cutouts is different. So I think if you sell over 10 million games on Steam, the cutoff is like 75 your way and 25 to them. And if you get to if you get to 50 million, it's more like 80-20.
80 going to you?
Yeah, 80 going to you and 20 going to them. So it's like the payoffs, and it's so dumb and so stupid. Epic Games is releasing their own platform. It's their own store.
I don't like the way this is going.
And a lot of people jump on that, and the platform they offer is pretty much because Origin has it, like EA Origin, like all that stuff, and they offer publishers 88% to 12%.
No, that's good. Gotta give it to those publishers, man.
So because they say, yeah, we can have you can post the games on here. 88% goes to you guys, and they said if you're using Unreal Engine, they waived the Unreal Engine fee.
Wow. See, that's cool. But will it beat Steam? Because Steam is almost unbeatable.
Also, they offer free games. Every 2 weeks, you get a free game.
Really? Like an actual game?
Yeah.
Not like a pay to win type.
No,
free?
look it up.
Okay.
Look it up once you get a chance.
Okay. Well, I'll look at it. That's kind of cool.
I do that's so that's cool. Be like
at least there's some incentive. It's not like YouTube where it's like it's gonna dominate. There's no other real incentive to go to anywhere else.
Yeah, so they pretty much jumping forth of the pretty much being their own platform because all their money they made from Fortnite, they can hey, we can actually have a platform like Steam.
Cool. That's good. I like it. I like the idea of it. Because speaking of that, something's happening on Tumblr.
Oh yeah, the race.
The site-wide adult content ban,
which is kind of funny because if you try and get some porn off for Tumblr, there's no more.
It was kind of become like right now it was bigger than DeviantArt, but it looks like DeviantArt's gonna have to come back.
Because first off, DeviantArt is still there.
It's still there.
It's not like,
but it wasn't as big as like Tumblr at that point.
Because a lot of people like adult content like porn, but no, a lot of artists was doing not for safe work on there to pretty much to show off their showcase because it was free. Yeah. And also, to not deal with like BS. Yeah. But now they decide to go with, because since Tumblr owned by Yahoo, they decide to go with stuff that's safe.
That's man.
And that's pretty much pissed off a whole lot of people.
Well, because Yahoo said in the beginning when they were acquired, they acquired Tumblr. Like, we're not gonna mess with it with the porn and all that stuff. Yeah. And they didn't for a while, so.
Yeah, they didn't for a while. It's like, all right, scenes. But then, like, okay, I think we're going to take away the porn. People's like, fuck, no, you not. And they're like, yes, we are. Yeah. And so, you're not going to find any. There's still some channels, not some channels, there's still some content creators still have, like, shit up there. Yeah. But you're not going to find, like
your local artist.
Your local artist. But you're not going. But it's going to be very hard to try and find either here's what happened. So my friend, who loves fucking Tumblr, only for different reasons.
Go on.
sex trafficking stuff, ads.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find your ads, your local ads no more. So if you're looking for a little funness because they there's no more Craigslist, so people's doing that shit on Tumblr. You can't find that no more.
We can't do that anymore on Tumblr or anymore anywhere on the internet because Craigslist was the best part to do it in, and then you have to like go to like the paid stuff now.
Yeah,
like
paid.
Go to eHarmony, go to Match.com, go to
escort services.
I don't know what else is there on
Adult Finder,
Adult Finder, Friend Finder,
Friend Finder, Adult Finder,
J-List.
Ashley Moore.
Oh yeah, Ashley Madison.
Ashley Madison.
That fucking flaming.
Look for all your shit.
Oh man, but Craigslist was basically like the kind of the stop and go for that place. But they banned that one, which I'm like, damn man, used to be a lot easier. Because now they migrated all the way over to the Reddit, Chicago like R for R, Redditor for Redditor.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of it's on there now because I occasionally check into it, and there's
see some ads like, oh man,
a lot of it's dudes just like, hey man, I'm horny. Like 60% of it is dudes finding ladies, 40% of it is dudes finding dudes, and the 10% is
chicks or other.
No, dudes trying to find in between dudes.
Yeah, in between dudes.
And then 1% is the ladies
looking for dudes.
Which is like, that's a really big imbalance right there.
So we all adults here.
Yeah.
For shits and giggles, I used to go on the Craigslist for the adult stuff and see what's going on.
Yeah,
what
did
weird
too,
shit.
but a lot of it was spam.
Yeah, a lot was spam, and a lot of it, if you type in neighborhood, it just male looking for female, male looking for woman, male looking for woman. It'd be like, my God, there's a lot of thirsty dudes on there. And next you know, it'd be like, I'm afraid to click on this picture because if you click on the picture, penis shot. Like, damn, I don't want to see no dicks. Don't want to see no dicks. Don't want to see no dicks. And you look at if you don't see no picture anything, and look at the ad, like, wow, this dude is desperate as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to hang out. Blah 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 blah. The dankest of Craigslist memes is like, man, this is really bad. And one time, right, so I was up there. I was like looking. Then I said, okay, I said female for male. So okay, let me click on this. And it was one girl I recognized one in high school with.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my God. And I was Facebook friends with her. Like, oh my, what the fuck is this shit?
Wow, that's like a nightmare right there.
Yeah, and she was like, her news is up there. Like, oh, nope, did not want to see that. I was like, well, don't want to discuss that information with that person.
Hey man, you can do what you want in that.
Yeah, but
you're your own person.
Yeah, true. But I was just like, wow, I can't believe that person decided to post the ad. And like, yeah, I'm listening lonely time. But now, no, people don't even fucking do that shit. Well, they try and do it secretly now.
Well, like I said, it migrated, a lot of it's now on Reddit.
Yeah, I believe on Reddit now.
Because when you said that happened, I did realize like there's a lot more like, dirty stuff happening now on
Reddit.
Which I feel like I'm pretty sure like 80% of them, or at least 95, go unsatisfied.
Yeah.
Because it's hard, because that's a really big imbalance right there. It's all dudes.
It's all dudes, and you know how dudes are looking for dudes.
I want to see like some success stories on there, but it's hard to.
Like it's looking
at least with Craigslist, I saw some, but not a lot. I mean, at least I saw it, but on Reddit, I don't see any.
Yeah, there's no success stories in Reddit.
Yeah,
like there's no dating sites and everything. I was like, people like, oh, what about dating sites and everything? I was like, it's all spam now. Yeah. Spam bots.
Yeah, if you go on like Match.com.
And
I've looked. It's like to join there, you have to have either the year or the 6 months, and that's like $100.
Yeah, so you have to pay.
It's a lot of money right there.
So you
kind of have to outweigh your loneliness with how much you want to pay.
Yeah, with how much you want to pay. And also, pretty much, if you're like, yo, you have to pay this much to know that there's actually fucking real people. Yeah. Like Plenty of Fists, that shit is free, but you have to pay for. Fucking like, oh yeah, make sure you get no fucking bots on you. Yeah. Fucking let's see,
which is a good deterrent because at least that way you'll know like, okay, this is a real person. As far as I know,
yeah,
could be some dude really. Like, skeeving out.
Or let's see, what's that fucking site called?
Tinder. I know they do some stuff like that too.
Yeah. Also, what is that damn?
There was another one called Bumble, but I don't know if that ever really took off.
fuck, I forgot. It's not.
What? It's got like a real dating site.
Yeah, I need to look up my app store.
Match.com.
Not Match. No, I never
Harmony.
did. Nope.
There's always a bunch of stuff. I know there's one they had one for like My Otaku that I got from like Control Alt Delete. They're setting up like, hey, go here, find your otaku me. I'm like, I'd rather not.
I'd rather no.
I mean, it would be nice, but I feel like you ever seen that meme where it's like weebs calling other
Okay
weebs?
Cupid.
There you go. That's right. Okay Cupid.
Yes.
Like there's that funny meme of like me calling other people weeb trash when you're weeb trash yourself. Like,
yeah.
That's how I feel like it would be for me. I'd be like, oh god.
Like, oh god, no. And they're like, what the fuck you doing here? Like, just making fun of people. And but
so what about Okay Cupid?
That fucking.
Cause was that free or was that not free?
That was free. Oh my god! Game of the day.
Zeusk. I know Zeusk is. What the fuck is that? Is that
Streets of Rage 2 classic? Wow, this artwork looks so bad that it's good.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh wow.
I'm going to get it.
Is it free?
Yeah.
I'm surprised with the games that they get on the App Store. It's like, oh, it's just a full game of like, Sonic Adventure. I'm like, okay.
I go get it and I go to stop it. Stop. You're not going to download. Download it. But continue on.
Okay, so what I don't like about the App Store is, and with the iPhone, is like when you get something like that, you can't really arrange it to what you want it to do, like inside, let's say, like how Android does it. Because, like, if the Android, you can put, like, all of them on the side and put another couple on the other side. For this, it's just all,
bubbled up. Yeah,
bubbled up and squared.
That's why I put it in categories.
Yeah, I guess that's why I got it too. Like, otherwise, I'd have like 4 pages of stuff I got to scroll through.
That's why I say pages. That's why I put it.
No, man. That was the thing happening with Burger King.
For a penny?
For a penny, you can go to You have to go to McDonald's, then change your mind and go to Burger King instead, and they give you a Whopper for a penny. I'm like, that's
how you know? How you going to do that? Like
it's based on location.
Like you be like, yo, I'm going to go. No, I changed my mind.
You just have to park outside of McDonald's, open your app, and it'll be like, oh, you're near McDonald's. Okay, cool. Go get your free, not free, but like get your penny Whopper. I'm like, that is funny.
So you just have to be like, yeah, pick it up.
Luckily, there's a lot of McDonald's that are close to Burger King, so I don't have to drive like.
But so did you get?
Yeah, of course I did, man.
How many?
You gotta do it. It's only one. They don't give you any more than that.
Oh, just one time thing.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing, man.
Oh,
gotta do it.
Fucking widows.
I like. Okay, so like they do that like what $1 Dave's Double or whatever on the app, and it's where we're like, yeah, sometimes you just gotta have to go on the app and sell your soul to get some decently priced food,
I want to get Donut County.
Donut County? What the heck is that?
The game?
The game?
Yeah, Donut County. Yeah.
Isn't that not free? Isn't that on the Xbox or something?
Yeah, it's on the PlayStation 4. It's pretty fun.
Oh, so I see.
So
but Just Cause 4 got released too.
You go get it?
No, because I got to the point where Just Cause 3 started costing like, $3. And I'm like, I'll just wait till it gets down to that price.
He was like, no.
I can't. I don't know, man. I do end up having fun, but it's just like, I don't want to feel like I spent too much, because I would love to get like $10 and get like the expansion packs and all that stuff in one go.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like.
But now it's like,
Let's do it quickly though, because we gotta leave soon. But I gotta go. I'll give you my quick takes on the movies, which is like left over from Movember.
Okay.
So what I saw was Sing, that animated movie with the animals singing.
Okay.
It's okay for the most part, but I was like, who the hell are we following in this story? Because they have like 8, 9, 10 main characters, and you're like, oh, it's kind of like an actual real singing competition because you don't know who you root for. I'm like, it got to the point where it's like, I can understand probably they're all gonna win because that's what happened, and basically they all technically won because they have the voice of like, okay, so you have Seth MacFarlane, Matthew McConaughey's in this one. That's just weird. The guy from what do you call it, Kingsman's in there, and he's a gorilla singing. I'm like, okay, sure. So that's okay. Yeah, I don't really know what you want me to say about the movie. It's like it was fine to watch, and because I also watched Despicable Me 3.
Okay.
On Me Too? No, on it was on Netflix. So I was like, they have a lot of DreamWorks shows on there, so I guess I shall see this one. The only highlight of this one is they had the voice of Trey Parker, guy from South Park. He was one of the main evil guys, and he's got a great voice because he's been voice acting for like 30 years and in his own show, and I like him. Do I like the movie? Sure, why not? It's all right. It had some decently funny moments only because of Trey Parker, and I do not know why the Gru is still a thing. I thought it was like first time I saw it, I thought the Gru was like a Dr. Seuss character. It's not. It's just its own creation. And I'm like, huh. And so, anyways, after that we got this is a weird one, but Legend of the White-tailed Deer Hunter. I always pass by this on Netflix, and I'm like, I'll watch it next time. And then I saw that it had Danny McBride and Josh Brolin in it. And that was the only thing. Like, I think I'll just watch it for them. I ended up watching like it was all right. It was like it's made by the same guy who made like Vice Principals and all that stuff. So you can tell because he mixed comedy and drama in there, and it's like, oh, okay. And the only other weird oddball thing I did is I watched a lot of the old school shorts from the Three Stooges because I bought that on Vudu. I was like, oh, it's only like $3 for 30 shorts. I'm like, cool, I'll buy that. And then I watched the old ones because I'm starting from the beginning. Apparently it's the beginning, because they have like apparently there's like 7 volumes, and they span from the 30s all the way to at least the late 50s. So they did it for like 20 years, and it's you find the trivia of like, oh yeah, Curly was not really the first third stooge.
It was Shemp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then when he got the stroke, like about 10 years into it, they replaced him with Shemp again. I'm like, huh, that's very interesting to see right there. By seeing a lot of those old ones, I was just like, wow, this you can really tell they had to do something, because like there's a lot of cuts in there where it's obvious, but for 30s it's like that's a very damn admirable they even thought of things like this, because a lot of stuff looks kind of dangerous to do. You can tell how the camera techniques they've done it, because sometimes you can like, okay, I see the strings right there, that's actually pretty funny. Or like when they use like dummies and they throw them out windows, you can tell they're dummies. You can see a hard smash cut into like them getting out of the floor. I'm like, yeah, this was a 30s technology here, and they were off doing goofy stuff like this. That's actually pretty cool, and that's why I think it's pretty cool. And then the last one I want to talk about is the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I don't know if you know about the Coen Brothers, but they made this one too. Did you watch? No, you don't even watch any of the Coen Brothers movies?
No.
Okay, that's weird. Because they made I think Fargo. I think, Jesus Christ, I gotta remember now what they did.
Man Who Stared at Goats.
Did they do that?
I don't know.
It sounds like they did, because they made a lot of funny stuff. They made Raising Arizona, Barton Fink,
Okay,
Big Lebowski.
Yeah, Big Lebowski.
My favorite out of all of them. Have you watched Lady Killers?
No, the one with Marlon Wayans, no, and Tom Hanks, no.
Yeah,
that movie looked like garbage.
Burn After Reading.
Burn After Reading, I do have it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think they made The Men That Stare at Goats. That was probably someone else.
Okay.
True Grit. That was the last one that I remember seeing in the theaters. I was like, oh, okay, that's all right. Hail Caesar they made, and yeah, so they made a pretty decent amount of stuff. So they made this one, The Battle of Buster Scruggs, which is like an anthology movie on Netflix about the West. So there's like 6 separate stories, and they all follow different people inside there and what their things are. Because they have Liam Neeson in there, James Franco, and a couple of other guys. And I was actually really intrigued. I was like, wow, I like the way this is put together, because at some points it was really funny. Other points it was like really dark. I'm like, damn, that's kind of messed up right there. And they had their own beginning, middle, ends for all the stories. And I was like, wow, that was really cool, and I enjoyed it. And it's on Netflix right now, so you can see whenever you want it on there. Because I was like, is that the new direction now? A lot of people are making movies just for Netflix, so you don't have to go out to the theaters anymore. It's actually kind of cool, but it's becoming the beginning of like no more cinemas or whatever right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing? I don't know. It's what the people want, and apparently the people are getting what they want. You know what I mean? So yeah, next week we'll come back with the Well, not next week. I don't know about next week. We'll see what
figure
happens.
out a day.
We'll figure it out. If it's anything like how it is right now.
Yep. Let's hurry up and leave because we have to go.
Yeah, I know. So anyways, go to our YouTube page. Yes, we have one now. It's Dead Pixels Internet. I was about to say the Dead Pixels, but it's not part of it. So Dead Pixels Internet, that's our YouTube. You're probably listening to YouTube right now. If not, you're listening to it on our Stitcher or on an iTunes or on our page, the Dead Pixels of the Internet.podbean.com.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Yeah. You got your own YouTube page?
Yeah, on youtube.com/theobscurechicago. We upload videos partially because I am taking a break for the Buying Isaac. There's a lot of feedback I want to talk about, but that's until later.
Feedback?
A lot of things. I'll go address the video reason why there's no Buying Isaac videos lately.
Oh, you're going to put it on your own on the YouTube page?
Yeah.
So, but your other friend's uploading?
Yeah, my friend's still uploading with his videos and also Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
So
as well.
don't despair. You still get your videos.
Yeah, you still get your videos. It's just your Isaac videos is on hold for the moment.
That's funny. You're playing Ultimate Alliance and it's like
Ultimate
Alliance 3 comes out. That's a sign.
Yep.
Is it a good sign or bad sign? It's up to you. Go to our Facebook, facebook.com/the Dead Pixels Internet.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're listening to it on our page, the Dead Pixels Internet.podbean.com.
Yeah. Subscribe. I mean, not subscribe. Follow us on. Follow us on Twitter.
On Twitter at TDPOTI Podcast.
His is Joe Manuel.
Mine's Joe Manuel. I try to get free codes sometimes from Major Nelson and
it fails.
It fails, but hey, well, you know, he's not.
My broadcast.